Oh, ooh, we got a book. Oh, Respiration 3. Oh, my. That was not planned. Okay. With that, welcome back to Cinematic Survival, everybody. It's been a while, but we're back for now. And look what we just built. Look at what I just did in that little intro sequence. Back in October. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been recording on here or on here in general, but yeah, we got a nice little riverside forming up here. That's pretty cool, huh? Well, it's been so long since we've been here. We should probably, start working on our city again, right? Well, actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And maybe we might not do that for quite a while because as I mentioned last episode actually, I've been undertaking way too many big projects and um this is episode 7. I'm in unenchanted diamond gear. Up until like last episode, I had like iron. I am not equipped to take on big Minecraft projects. Get out of here, sheep. I'm not equipped to do big Minecraft projects, especially because we see here I'm low on food. I've only got 2 steak. I could use all those potatoes, but potatoes, they're not great food sources, are they? Right? No, no, no. We need better stuff. And for now, better stuff is steak. Between episodes, I did set up a cow farm. They're so noisy, but I've only got 1 piece of wheat left. I can't make more cows with only 1 piece of wheat. We need more. One thing that even amateur farmers know is that in order to get wheat, you gotta make wheat. In order to make wheat, you gotta spend seeds. In order to get seeds, you gotta punch grass. And that's just a complicated way of saying that you gotta get to farming, you know? Just usually it's better than this. Step 1, terraform. You gotta have a nice place to actually plant your seeds or else it's just going to be a whole mess of water. Pro tip for this step, do not overestimate your resources, because I am completely out of dirt, and that was like 3 stacks of dirt. Now I gotta go get more, and I look like an absolute fool. Step 1.5, TNT blasting. Best way to get dirt is TNT. Second best way to get dirt, also TNT. Whoop. And just like that, after no time at all, I've already got 6 stacks of dirt. Step 1.75, get rid of the neighbors. The last thing you want is them judging your farm, or even worse, taking stuff. And now look at the terrain, it's looking a lot better. Step 2, get water. Instead of having to trudge back and forth to your local river each time you need a bucket, just make an infinite water source like this and you'll be able to use as much water as you want. Step number 2 comes with a daunting choice. Do we want exposed water sources like this, or do we want hidden away ones in the side of the terrain like this? Decisions, but I think we're gonna go with hidden. And I'm actually gonna package in step 3 here, which is actually tilling the soil, because it just makes it a lot easier to track where you already have water sources. And of course, don't forget to waterlog your water sources with a non-conspicuous block like spruce stairs, because then it's not as obvious that there's a water source there. Really keeps up the vibes, you know. And now with all the water in and all the soil tilled, we've completed steps 2 and 3. It might be a little smaller than you expected, but this is about, 1 and I'd say around a half iron hose worth, which means it's about 300 something wheat. And that's enough to sustain some cows for a little bit. We don't need too much. We just need a little bit. It's a small cow pen anyway. We don't need too much crazy amounts of wheat. We'll be fine, I think. But of course, we can always expand this later as, I get more dirt, because that's still a pretty limiting factor, because I don't just want to blow a bunch of TNT. cool little Minecraft fact you might not know that I didn't know for quite some time is that the range of water is actually 2 blocks tall. So all of these blocks will eventually get uh they'll turn, yeah, you see right there. You'll see they went darkened. And the only water source is right up here. And the fact that I've played this game for, over 4 years before I realized this, it's pretty hidden Minecraft thing. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, it's time to plant. It's step 4 is planting. Wait, I'm already out? So yeah, unfortunately, we don't have too many seeds, but we already filled up probably about a good third of the farm. So that's pretty good. And we'll get a decent amount of seeds back after we harvest. So I guess we'll just kind of have to wait for this to grow. But in the meantime of waiting those to grow, let's actually get some stuff done and enchant. Because those cows, even if we kill them with an unenchanted sword, they're gonna drop beef, but not as much as if, we killed them with looting 3. So that is the number one enchantment on our list, but unfortunately, for the sword we only have sharpness 3, and for the pickaxe we have efficiency 4. Not great, but the armor is looking a little bit better because guess what? On most of our armor, we only got protection 3 as an option. Not the best, but for the helmet, guess what we got? We got an option for respiration 3, which I actually, when I was putting away the respiration in the chest from earlier, I realized we actually already have a respiration 3 book, so um, it looks like it's going to be the pickaxe this time. But, well, the last time I died, I think was that episode 3 with the trial chambers? It might have been. Maybe a bit more recent, but I've only got 28 levels. It's been a while since I died, but I only have 28 levels, which means we're in the nether here, and we're going to be mining some quartz, and it's so slow with just an unenchanted efficiency pickaxe, but we'll make do. We'll make do. We only need 2 more levels in order to get to level 30 and enchant. I've actually been playing a lot of old Minecraft recently, so seeing the current nether, it's a big rest on the eyes. Oh my gosh, that old texture of netherrack. I could not live with it nowadays. Could not live with it. But thankfully, I now have 30 levels, which means that I don't have to deal with this nether either. Alright, back at the enchantery, and gonna enchant. Oh, I need to decraft my lapis. Ooh, big mistake. Okay. Now, efficiency 4, and it's just efficiency 4. And my sword's not looking too much better. It's given the option of knockback 2. Ooh, okay, let's check the armor. Let's see if that's any better. I'm breaking on the boots. Oh, protection 4 on the pants, okay. Protection 4 on the chest plate. And protection 4 on the helmet, okay. Well, I'll probably go for that protection 4 on the chest plate. I think that's how armor works, the more, yeah, the more points it gives you, the better protection is, I think. Is it? I don't know, I gotta go back to the nether anyway. It gives me time to think about this stuff. Let's play a game of Spot the Difference. Okay, what is different about the terrain around me? I'll give you 5 seconds, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is there's no more flowers here. They're all gone. I removed them all a while ago between cuts, and I think it looks better now. At least for now. I feel like it is empty. It does feel empty, but that means that it's a blank canvas besides all the grass that I'm not going to get rid of because that actually looks pretty decent, but it's a blank canvas for us to build whatever we want on top of it, which is great because I want to make this world my own. And that's a great thing for blank canvas, eh? Now, once we get over this ridge, you'll see I didn't remove any of the flowers because That is a lot of work, and I didn't really want to do all that work, I'll be honest. Alright, where were we? Wheat farm? Enchanting? Right, okay. So, enchanting, that went pretty well. I got fully enchanted. I say fully enchanted. I have enchantments on all my armor. Um, it's looking all right. You know, I've got some depth strider on my boots, which I'm really happy about. I need to I need to put that respiration on my helmet. I cannot believe I almost forgot about that. Ooh, okay. Okay, respiration on my helmet. Thank goodness. Now it's better enchanted. Oop, got a torch. Now with all those preliminary enchantments out of the way, I'm gonna give you an update about the wheat farm because it's not fully grown. It's gonna take a little while until it is, but you know it's all planted now, which is a big improvement because there's a lot more plants here than I thought there were. So it took a little bit to get the seeds, had to invest a little bit of bone meal, but it's all planted now, which means it's decoration time. Before we decorate the wheat farm, we first need to decorate outside of the wheat farm, and that starts with the path. Now, most people would probably use like at least a stone shovel for this because this is going to be a significant amount of shoveling, but I forgot my tools, so I crafted myself a wooden shovel. It works the same, it's fine, it's fine. It's just gonna have to craft a new one soon, you know? But before we actually path stuff, we need to plan out the path. Something that I do a lot, it seems. Always planning out paths. But I think we're gonna have about a five, yeah, probably about a 5 wide path here. We can mark it out with netherrack because all I have is dirt. Other than that, so that'll blend in too much. But I think yeah, we're gonna start making a line right here. And I had an idea to go over this little cave entrance here. So maybe we rip some of this out actually. I know we just put it down. We're ripping it out. I think we want the path to go over here about. I might move it over one. Yeah, I'm gonna move it over one more. I think. Yeah. Right here. And then this will cross. Oh, I need to get over here. This will cross over this cave and across here. And I think then it's gonna turn to this direction. And then that's probably as far as I'm gonna get it to today because that's pretty much all I need for this little section. And then I was spoiled what I was gonna do with the actual farm. No, it's path time. It's path time. Let's get pathing. There's just something about making paths in Minecraft that it's just great, you know? It just connects all the little areas of your world together. But in this case, I'm connecting a dock to a unfinished project. My spawn village. Isn't that wonderful? You never know. I might put something down here eventually. Now, when you're following a guide path, you gotta be sure to always have the guide in the middle of your path because, I mean, it's a guide for a reason. If you don't follow it, what's the point? Ooh, this might be a bit difficult with this very quick incline. Okay, I think what we're actually gonna have to do is rip out what we just did very slowly because I don't have an axe. I'm gonna craft an axe, I think, actually. Modern problems require modern solutions, you know? Oh, now I can break the crafting table fast, too. Or at least not incredibly slow. This is what I get for leaving my tools back at my base. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to start this whole slab business over here, and hopefully this will give us enough space to actually go up with slabs, and we won't have to do stairs. I mean, we can do it with stairs. That's not a huge issue, but I would rather do it with slabs, you know? Keep going with the theme we already have. Hopefully I don't have to readjust all that much terrain and stuff. Quick question: do you find this building process kind of boring, or do you like it? Because I find that when I'm watching Minecraft videos, I do like watching the build process itself, but when it comes to actually making the videos, it feels like it's kind of boring. Uh, I don't know if that's just, me being worried about the viewer experience in my own videos too much, or like I'm just boring or something, but I don't know. I just feel like other people do it a little bit better. But I'd like to hear what you have to say about it because I wanted to know. Now I like adding these little bits in here, but it can be kind of tough because I do really like to build off camera because then I can put something on in the back. I don't have to commentate, even though you know the commentary is a big part of this. Oh, my shovel broke. Thankfully, I have a bunch of wood in my inventory, which means it's not a problem, because I can just grab another one. But yeah, I'd like to know if these build segments are fun, if you watch them. I mean, if you don't watch them, then you're not hearing this, I guess. But you know what I mean. Are you on your phone? Are you browsing Twitter? Oh, you're browsing Twitter. Big pro tip, when you're making these paths, slabs, and path blocks, you gotta be sure to fill in that gap right there because otherwise you can see the dirt kind of like this, and it's not pretty, especially if all the other blocks around it are properly slabbed. Okay, from the looks of it, I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be all right with the levels, hopefully. Unless I'm not seeing something, which you never know. It is a bit of a steeper incline when it gets to this point, but I think it'll be okay. Because we've surely got enough space. We can work it out. I bet. I'm out of slabs. You know how I was just saying how you gotta put slabs underneath the slabs? Well, I forgot to do that on this layer. I got it on the one above, but oh, I missed this one. Embarrassing. My shovel broke again. Oh, it's raining now. Oh, it's good for the fields. It's good for the fields, at least. That's what you gotta just keep telling yourself. It's good for the fields. Can you tell I hear this a lot? Okay, we've made it to the edge of the cave entrance, which means it's time to think about what we do next. So I'm gonna put a bridge here, but the levels are kind of weird. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do on the other side to make sure it all lines up. Might raise this up on this side one. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm just a player walking down the path, walking down the path, walking down the. Oh, wait! Look! It's a thoughtfully crafted bridge. A bridge that is made masterfully. Like, look at this design. Look at this amazing design. Must have been made by someone who really knows their bridges. And look what's next to it, a wheat field. But it's not well decorated. Nuh-uh-uh-uh. But don't worry because I know my fences, just like I know my bridges pretty well, hopefully. I think I think we can make some pretty cool and um yeah, just some pretty cool designs. I don't know where I was going with that. Not actually liking this exactly. What if actually we stack I wasn't this is I'm I like this actually. I genuinely actually do like this I it's not the first thing that came to my mind, but oh, I'm speechless. I am genuinely speechless at this. This is a good retaining wall fence design. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, let's replicate this a little more. Right over here. That caught me a bit off guard, as you can kind of probably tell. I was not expecting to like this design so much. Okay. Okay, that's cool. I think I am gonna actually move this back here a little bit. Isn't that I like it when I have a plan for something and it turns out there's a better way of doing it and it looks a lot better. I like that. I like that. It's not exactly my vision, but I don't really know what my vision. I mean, we already, I guess we saw it when I was trying to do it the first time. My vision wasn't great, but this post needs to be over again. Oh, this is a good design. Or maybe it's terrible and I like it. I like it. It's my world. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Log on and change it yourself? I dare you. I dare you to try. Yeah, I like this. I thought this was gonna take a lot longer. No, no, this is fun and easy. Don't you just love it when a plan falls apart and then a new plan falls together? It's amazing. But I feel like this definitely needs... Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Does it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't look good. Nope, we're changing this. We're changing it. We're changing it already. Uh, See, this is why you gotta keep an open mind in the design process because then stuff can look pretty cool. All right, let's continue that design over here more. Yeah, and fully encircle all the areas that we have so far. You probably saw this before, and have been wondering, why are you making such a small wheat farm? And I kind of said earlier, I don't really need too much too much wheat, or like not, at least not a big area for harvesting it, because you can mass harvest pretty well, but the real reason is just mostly aesthetics for why I want a bigger wheat farm. Maybe not a massively bigger wheat farm, but a little bit, maybe like twice and a bit size of what this is now. I think that would look pretty good, you know, hopefully. And if it's not, then I won't do that, I guess, but I I think this needs to be a bit bigger. It's just, but it's at a good point for now. I think this is probably the lowest it's gonna get, or at least in this scale, probably. And for the finishing touches, let's put some trap doors on top of here. See how it looks. Such a parkour pro. Oh, nice. Try to do that. Yeah. Yeah, parkour pro. Woo. I just did a 360. Woohoo. Yeah, nice. Woo. Epic. That took some skill right there. What-oh, major progress alert. We have expanded this here path all the way up the mountain to almost the very top. I ran out of resources and time to finish the path because I want to get this episode out this week. No more delays, no more delays. It's a long one though, like 20 minutes, so that's a nice little treat. And with that, as you could probably have guessed, this is gonna bring an end to this episode. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a wild 4 months. Yeah, 4 months of... No, just three. Just 3 months, yeah. 3.5 months. Yeah, 3.5 months of working on this video. I hope you enjoyed, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.